Two ingredients that you should always avoid if you are trying to heal holistically. If you can avoid these two, you are going to be so much healthier, and the foods that you're choosing to eat are likely going to be a lot healthier as well. Feel free to save this video for future reference so you don't forget. Number one, we have seed oils, okay? These are cheap inflammatory oils, and their omega-6, omega-3 ratio is out of balance. If you can avoid them, I highly recommend it, okay? I'm talking about canola oil. It has been linked to Alzheimer's, it has been linked to heart disease, obesity. If you can avoid it, please do. There's also safflower oil, which has been shown to increase blood sugar. And then there is sunflower oil, right? These oils in general have been linked to things like dementia, obesity, heart disease, chronic pain. If you can avoid these, you're going to be much better off. Number two, we have cane sugar. Okay, cane sugar is added into so many products. Cane sugar, organic cane sugar, they throw the word organic in there. A lot of products that are, deceptive and seem to be a little bit healthier have cane sugar. And I mean, granted, there are a lot of products that have cane sugar that are highly processed, right? Like we're talking about candy, like Snickers bars and M&Ms and things like that. And there are healthier alternatives that do have cane sugar as an ingredient in it. But if you can avoid those as well, you're going to be better off. If you can get natural forms of sugar like raw unfiltered honey or dates, 10 million times better and healthier for your body. And this is not to be mistaken with the actual sugar cane, right? Like the actual plant that cane sugar comes from. If you have access to that and you want to have some from time to time and it's a good source, that's okay. And sugarcane juice, if you live in the Caribbean or if even parts of South America as well as Southeast Asia, I've seen sugarcane carts, and those are okay to enjoy from time to time. That is far less processed. Aside from being inflammatory, especially when consumed in excess, cane sugar has been linked to weight gain, obviously, type 2 diabetes, and a plethora of other issues that we want to avoid. I want you guys to start reading nutrition labels. When you're at the supermarket, when you pick up a product, it doesn't matter if it just says non-GMO or USDA organic. That's great, but turn it around and see what's inside, because there's organic versions of foods that are not healthy. And so a lot of these products, like I said earlier, they're deceptive. They're seemingly healthy, and they might be healthier alternatives, but they're not going to be ideal if you're healing. The whole point of this is not so that you have a bad relationship with food or that you fear food. All of my patients, the ultimate goal is that we get to a place where they have healed and they can start eating a balanced diet and start incorporating healthier alternatives to some of their favorite foods so they can live long, strong, healthy lives, right? But if you're dealing with chronic illness and you're still at that point and you haven't reached your healing yet, you might have to be a little bit more careful with what you're putting into your system. That is what regenerative detoxification is all about, right? If you already have a body where your eliminative pathways are not functioning optimally, hence you're dealing with some symptoms, right? You're dealing with diseases. That's all the more reason why we don't want to add more toxicity and more inflammation into the body. So you just have to know when is the time to incorporate some of these foods. And if you can avoid them while you're trying to heal, you're going to be much better off.